Hi guys, welcome back to VJK United. I am VJ and thank you for tuning in. And today I'm going to talk about Honda Rebel 500S. Yes, you saw it right. It's right here. That's the Black Beauty, the new edition. And thanks to God for this wonderful gift. And you know what? It's not easy to choose a bike when you only have one option to go. I was really confused in between Harley Davidson Iron 883, Kawasaki Vulcan S, or Suzuki 750. But above all, as the Bible says, men or human, we have our own plans, but God's will prevails. Suddenly, surprisingly, one of my good friends, he introduced me to Honda Rebel 500S. I get it in a very, very good deal. In fact, if I go for Iron 883 in Hong Kong, this is just the half the price. So let's see what is so exciting about Honda Rebel 500S. More I ride it, more I love it. It is really, really awesome bike, and it has so many good qualities. I can just go on and talk about it. Fully charged with 471cc engine over here. The riding experience is great, cruising through the valley and the road. When I was checking on the internet, I found out in Hong Kong, Honda is #1 seller and service provider. So which makes it easier for any to many mechanic and options to give you repair and services. While Harley or other big brands like Triumph or MV Agusta, similar brands, so you really need to find a mechanic which is really experienced for those brands. So I think Honda, reliable, easy to maintain, and that's why I went for Honda. These are 5 points that makes me ride this bike more and more every single time. Number one that I love about this Honda Rebel is the height. Lower is height, and whatever height you are in, it's a perfect fit. Your both feet touching to the ground, controlling, handling, balancing, so perfect. Second thing I love about this is the engine power. 471cc, it's enough power, not too much, not too less. Whenever you need the power, whenever you want to cruise, all yours. So engine is so delicate, and I love the sound. It's not really like you're riding a tractor or a big gigantic hammer. This is just perfect. So I'm very pleased with the sound. Another thing I really love about it is called ABS. Every time when I stop on the red light or the slope there is, because mountain area is so common in Hong Kong, so there is always sliding down, sliding up. So automatic braking system activated by itself. So you can see here ABS is turned on, and then it is mentioning here the gear is neutral, timing is here, the clock, kilometer per hour speed, and total kilometer that has been ridden, and the fuel. And I think with the full tank you can go 100+ kilometer. You know, being this big engine and the mileage is 25 to 30 kilometer per liter, I think it's quite acceptable, and I would say for me it costs around 70 to 80 cents per kilometer. I'm talking about Hong Kong dollars amount. So 70 to 80 cents is like less than $1 per kilometer, is a very good deal to me, and I think it's acceptable. Look at this body. This body is like a cruiser style body, and it has a Japanese Honda racing DNA based engine. So you can see that it's a cruiser body and racing engine. What a combination, what a fusion. So every time when I'm riding it, I just boom. It's without any feel, it just picks up zoom. And I have tried up to 100, and by touching 100 I don't feel anything. Why? Because the weight itself, the bike has it. It's so touching, so balanced, so much grounded with the road. So the fat tires in front and back, disc, everything is really well refined. So I'm very well pleased with my Honda Rebel 500S. What's my recommendation for you? If you have a budget for Honda, perfect. If you have a budget for Harley, of course you go for Harley, right? But I think if you're looking for a mid-range cruiser bike, this is the one. You know, the other day when I was just coming out of the parking and the bike was on the stand and I was putting into the gear, as soon as I put the bike into the gear, the bike engine is shutting off. So you can see now I'm going to start the engine. And my gear is on. So if I put the auto off, reason, because my side stand is on. So that's why as soon as you put in the gear, it's in gear 1, the engine auto stop, everything auto lock. The meaning is you must take off your side stand. So once side stand is off, then I can go on. And one of the things I want to show you is the headlamp. This is the only Rebel series, they have the 4 headlamp in the front, and wherever it is coming, when you see those 4 headlamp turned on, basically usually it's 2 is enough, but when turned on 4, you know the distinct feature of Honda Rebel is right there. Let's dive into the con, the things that I think should be improved for the next. Number 1, they have used a lot of plastic in this edition, even this. So here you can see like this is plastic, here this is plastic, and here this is plastic. In fact, they tried their best to get as much as plastic they can. The tank, of course the tank is definitely made of a metal and plastic. Even the chain cover behind me on the bike is made of plastic. I think if they go for metal, it can be a better choice. But maybe the plastic is easy to replace, also low maintenance and lightweight. But it would be good that if they can go for full metal. Another thing that can be improved is in a better polish or better finish, because here you can see silencers during the rain season and all. Here it's easy to catch up the rust. So I really don't know if you buy a bike to drive it, to ride it, right? But then you will not keep it in your garage or in a showroom. You will be riding it. So I think easy to catch the rust. I think they can improve those qualities in those areas. Another thing that really make me so bothering, because earlier I had a Honda bike back in India, back home. So they have the horn on this side and indicator on that side. But in this edition, they have put the horn on the top and then the indicator right at the bottom. So I always feel confused, and every time when I push the indicator by mistake, I'm just pressing it, the horn. So you can understand. On the front wheel over here, you can see that there is only one front disc. So isn't it great if you have more power, more control and timely brake? Dual disc brake in the front will be really, really amazing. You see here, this is the big engine over here. Of course, this is a protection which is made of plastic here. But look, the brakes are right here. If you're keeping your feet here, it's literally putting next to the heat of the engine. Though it's very high-tech, it's not that super hot, but it is hot anyway. So I suggest if this the position of the brake can be moved forward or backward, that would be really, really helpful. So these are 5 basic points that I think that should be improved for the next Honda Rebel 500 series or Honda Rebel series. So this is all about my Black Beauty, and thanks to Jay for being wonderful cameraman and flying through the drone, and more shots about to come, exploring the nature with the technology. I'm VJ signing out, and if you haven't subscribed my channel, please do so. And if you have any questions, you're most welcome to comment into the comment section. I'm signing out. Wish you a good day.